It's been about 2.5 years now, 3 years. It's been a while. And, you know, first, this is my second video. Things have happened since then. First, my rear fender, well, you know, they're floppy and it broke off. But that did not bother me in the least. I relocated the taillight, and that was years ago. Now, after 2.5 years, this thing has developed a moved rivet or something like that, so it no longer wants to unlock. It's a great effort to do that. And about 6 months ago, I had to replace the speedometer thingy. The speed control went bad and it wouldn't go. And it cost me like $60. And, you know, I called up and they looked up my old receipt and found out, oh, I was just out of warranty. Now, I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about modern electronics failure mode. It's not unique to Gotrax. This is industry-wide. In ancient history, I went to an electronics school, and one of my instructors had a friend who worked for Philips way back in the 1960s. I didn't go there then, but this guy, his job was to make a TV set fail after a certain number of hours, and they would make it fail in a way that was very expensive. So I'm going to go over the failure modes now. What has happened recently, which is what I got a spare, luckily, so I'm not out of scooter. I got another Gotrax. I lost a lug rivet, or whatever you call them. Look at that. And I tried to screw another one in. I think it's got the old one still stuck in there. Uh-oh, the second one didn't hold either. The threads go. Something serious. I have to take it apart and see if I can fix it, but it does not look good. And they sell front wheels, of course. They sell everything. But let me go over the failure modes here. We'll go through an educational sec. Okay, now I'm going to explain the failure mode, not only for this device, but all modern electronic devices. Okay, first of all, you have the power supply, and then you have the appliance. Now, I don't care what it is. It could be a toaster, a TV set. Now, they're all controlled these days with a microprocessor. And, of course, you can't look inside there. It's all, you know, secret. And they're house numbered. If they break, you can't replace them. So that is tied to the controls, you know, the hand controls or the throttle or the volume control, whatever it is. And then it has a clock, a built-in clock, and the clock runs the microprocessor. Well, the clock is also connected to the breaker. And so when the clock hits 2 years, or, you know, it thinks it's time to break, it sends out a signal to the breaker, and something goes wrong with bad bearings, or the throttle doesn't work, or something like this. So that's the old-fashioned way. They used to do that, and, you know, it worked for a long time, and a lot of devices still have that in it now. But there's a more modern way they do them. You have the power supply, usually batteries. Here's the appliance. Then they have an electronic control module. And that combines the clock and controls everything. It controls the control panel, plugs into it, and it's web enabled. And so now it gets a signal from the server. This is the main server. And see, the main server, it's got the Gotrax website on it. It knows when I've been to the website looking around. And so what it's going to do, like say I have an extended warranty. Well, the ECM isn't going to send a signal to the breaker. And that saves the company money because, of course, they don't want to have to pay for parts and, you know, warranty stuff. So then after my extended warranty is up, and they might wait a month, you know, but if I've been to the Gotrax website, it's going to send a signal. And it's going to send this signal like this, out like that, and it's going to get picked up by the antenna in the ECM. And it's going to say, break it, but not too bad. Because we don't want to shake his faith. We want him to buy another Gotrax, and I did. I bought another Gotrax. I like them. And you know, the good thing is the company was still around, so I can get parts. But it doesn't matter, because it's like, is it worth getting parts when you know something else is going to go? So anyway, that's they know that you're thinking that. So yeah, I bought the new one. So anyway, yeah, it sends a signal from the server, and now it knows that I had the old one, and it knows I bought parts and I got it going and all that stuff. But it knows I have a new one. So after a while, they sent the signal out, and it just said, busted, take it out. So that's when the rivets, the lug things broke, the lug screws broke in the front wheel. So anyway, that's modern electronics.